Well, we got supplies. That doesn't hurt. Wow, we're actually doing pretty well in supplies then. Well over 2 weeks just with that forage. You stop, turn your head, and open your jaw slightly to increase your hearing. What's that sound? You ask Folka. She only shrugs. It's quiet. It's quiet, you say, but like a beat or something. He listens for a moment and shrugs again. Maybe you're just not hearing us cooped up in that tunnel anymore, she says, watching the entire caravan move towards the incredible bones ahead. Can you imagine the beasts that left these behind? She turns to find you down on her knees, once again grasping your head.
Lightning. White Tower. Who am I?
On your damn feet, come on. You blink rapidly, but everything is dark. A purple glow casts its light on the skin of someone next to you. You growl and instantly have claw and fang in your hands. Have you lost your mind? Folka whispers. Quit acting like a fool and put your axes away. You try to catch your breath and look around. It's the same depth-cursed dream, you say. The one with the tower. Clearer this time, but... my hands. Zephyr approaches. Is everything okay? You look... Your face snaps towards her. Everything's fine, Valka. She studies your face, then Folka's before saying, Then we should keep moving. The air feels full of warning. You walk past her without a word. So we just keep getting visions of being Bellower over and over again. What are you looking at, Valka? The center of the world? Or what are we looking at? For the other's sake, it's best we not discuss it. What is this? This thing is freaky looking. So all these holes kind of line up as if there was something tunneling through here. Wait, the Valka says quietly, softly stepping forward. Something is wrong. Listen. You feel more than hear a sound. Vibrations through the caravan floor, perhaps. Get ready for anything, you say, and the ravens spread the word down the line. Each fighter draws their weapons. Valka, you're getting us out of this one, clear? She looks concerned, but before she responds, you see movement over the rise of the massive caravan. It's the silhouette of a dredge force with large shapes you have never seen before. Uh-oh. Oh, we're just going straight into a fight. Oh, and he's really injured. 3 days injured. Probably not going to be using him then. I'm thinking of bringing in Ekel, who I haven't used for a while. I like his knockback ability, for example, but I'm going to have to upgrade some of his stats a little bit here. So let's go ahead and spend our level on him. In particular, let's pump up that exertion and armor break, since that's one of his strengths, is having that higher cap. That takes him up to 4. Bring in Folka and Ditch and Zephyr and Sigbjorn and Krumer. We'll see how this goes. Can Ekel use anything? Not really. We lack low-level trinkets. We have to get all these characters leveled up because almost none of them are in the level range for the trinkets that we're using. And they're adding characters faster than I can level them. Let's get in there. Yep, there's the dredge. You said there's shapes we've never seen before. So those guys? Inferno Slinger? Back off. Yeah, they run away when hit. They do 2 bombs thrown with a... Whoa. Each bomb explodes in a 5-tile area. That's huge. Stone Guard. It's just a knockback character. These are basic... a whole bunch of basic dredge. Not a whole lot to worry about, really. Okay. This is the area we're allowed to configure ourselves in. Let's get... yeah, we'll get Ditch ready to move forward. Take out... no super high armor characters around here, but we can go after this guy before dealing with his armor, potentially. Let's see here. Ideally, I'd get... let's move everyone out of the way real quick. Ideally, I'd get this guy to go right between these 2 characters and just take them both down with 1 Tempest while they're within AoE range. Then we don't have to worry about their bombs. So we'll get Ditch in here, ready to move forward. Get him over here with the Shield Bearer. Move our other Varl forward. Actually, let our Varl move forward towards this other crew. Our other shield bearer will be over here. And get our Valka towards the center of the group, where she'll hopefully be able to hold back, but be in the right spot to cast buffs. Oh, crap. That's a hole in the ground. I just noticed that. I noticed it because this thing... I thought it was just like purple stuff on the ground, but that's a crevice. So we can't go forward in that direction, because this thing's blocking this, so... I cannot do that. Okay. Let's plan differently then. We need to plan around going forward in this direction. We might have a pretty bad choke point then. That'll be interesting to deal with. We don't want to get in front of the Varl. Let's let him move forward, and people can hopefully make their way around past that. Keep the Valka behind the line, and we'll let Sigbjorn deal with those two. Hey, buddy. Alright. We're going to turn invisible. And he'll get ready to destroy somebody, hopefully next turn. Breaking through someone's armor. Alright. The obvious concern here is if I do cast the buff, are the enemies just going to walk into it next? Let's see, next up is that guy, followed by that guy. So if we put it right in front, there's a decent chance that the enemy is not grabbing it. It's all over the place, though. Let's just throw it in there. It keeps things interesting. Oh, they're both right in front of me. 6 willpower. Oh, thank goodness. They totally walked into the right configuration to do this. Friends! Bye. Looks like an absolutely massive stone singer. He resurrects units. That monster. She is the Sundr Eyeless, and she can raise the fallen, destroy her. So that's the new silhouette they talked about. Wait, where is it? Wait, where's the new unit? It's gone. It was right here a second ago. Did it disappear? Can it disappear on top of resurrecting people? Wait, why is that person alive? I AoE'd them both down. They should be dead. Oh, now I can't get into the right position to do it again. Oh well. Chop. There she is. Oh no, she just walked into the willpower buff. Actually, I think the willpower buff disappeared because I don't see it anymore. Well, this is awkward. Can't do much from back here. Am I debuffed or something right now? -1 strength per turn, diseased. Alright. You took him out. Oh, this is a bummer. So they awkwardly did a cutscene in the middle of the game, which is fine. But then they went and they took out. They just kind of nullified my turns. They didn't get my willpower back, did they? Nope. Still used up my willpower. So they undid Sigbjorn's spin attack. Because I killed both of them. She only resurrected one of them, but the other one just got back up because the scripting is wrong. The buffs I put on the ground disappeared, and like, yeah, that cutscene just kind of broke the middle of this encounter, which is kind of a bummer. Because it just doesn't make sense right now. My character's no longer in stealth, like, all my turns up till now of planning have just been nullified for no real reason. That's just disappointing. Alright. Take a chunk out of this guy. You shouldn't be able to hit him. He was invisible. It's really annoying. Dackle's turn. Let's get in here and do my knockback because it does damage. Oops. And also everyone. She is able to disease practically everyone at the same time right there, which is also unfortunate. Man. It would have really been to my advantage to have that character still in stealth too, specifically because this person has high armor. And I did an ability that lets me damage people that have high armor through their armor, but they undid that. Alright, well, it happens, I guess. Still disappointing. My moveset is, yeah, help take damage for your teammates, otherwise just to go after attacks. Let's take this person out as fast as possible. Go for their armor. Unfortunately, she only has 1 exertion still. We'll have to fix that. Aha! Deflected. Alright. Yeah, I can do an attack that ignores armor if I get the chance. So let's go ahead and do track. there goes the rest of my willpower because they stole the rest of it, unfortunately. Here we go. Zephyr's turn again. We should cast Mend on someone. Actually, my entire team's doing just fine on armor, aren't they? Interesting. The only one who's really taken a hit was a strength hit, unfortunately. So I don't really have anyone to heal. Could go for an attack if I wanted to. Just to further weaken someone. Because they're going to go after me either way. Take this guy down to 2. There we go. That'll nullify his ability to fight back. And that's pretty much the only person in direct range. I'll flatten this character, but let's go walk in front of them first. Just to make more progress towards the rest of the fight before I end my turn. There we go. Once you take out their ranged characters, they have a bit less freedom about who they choose to attack. Hey, you put my shield bearer next to my other character, making it easier for them to defend each other. Neato. This guy's in my face, though. I have an exertion of 3. Let's do... yeah, let's pop the 2 willpower. And use this exertion to take him down to 6 strength. That'll weaken him quite a bit. Does another resurrection. We're gonna have to take him down. Although the resurrected characters at least aren't very strong. But they do come back. Oh, did she disappear again? Oh, does she possess? I should read her skills. It seems like she possesses the person that she invades. Weird. These characters are all bunched up here, so let's go ahead and do guts. There we go. Rude. Taking some hits here. At this point, the Mender should probably heal themselves, given the options. Let's put our shield bearers next to each other for bonus armor. I have a willpower, but she can't exert any more than this. There we go. Ah, so the poison takes him out of stealth every turn, huh? Well, dang it, that nullifies my ability to use his skills properly. Can at least take a chunk out of this guy. Yep, that getting covered in disease all at once like that kind of nullified the usefulness of some of these characters. I could mend this character's armor, but they're just going to get, the disease is just going to keep eating at them anyway, so it doesn't really make a difference at that point. Let's see. I could just keep going after various units around. You know, let's cast Buff. Let's see. She has all the willpower in the world. I'll cast it in this corner next to all my teammates and just cover it with stuff as her last action. They're exclusively along the wall. Alright, that could have been a little better. I might just ignore this character and go kill the other dudes. It seems like the character revives somebody, and then each time they revive someone, it seems to possess them. So right now that character's not on the field. I might as well just kill the rest of their army. Then we'll be in pillage mode when it comes back, and we don't have to worry about all of its friends. I don't see much reason to put them back into normal form right now. Let's see. I could do knockback, but I'd hurt my teammate, but I'd hurt 2 of them at once. Probably not ideal still, though. Let's just stay in shield wall formation. This guy's next. Let's work on his armor. I have 3 armor break, but I have no will. Exertion will fix that. Let's get past this guy's ridiculous armor. Oh, he's going after Mogre. Everyone's just doing direct strength damage so far on this guy. Let's see, 2 armor break. It's the best I can do right now. We should be able to hurt him soon, though. Oh, right, there's the bombs. Ow. Everyone go for the big guy. Come on. We're all out of willpower. Now he's down to 5, so we should be able to take him down pretty quickly. Oh, actually, let's go after this guy. So we can flatten him. There we go. Now it's just 2 kind of weak units. Oh, but he gets to spam bombs because there's not very many opponents. So he gets to use those pretty frequently. I'm gonna move to the side a little bit to try to make progress, but leave Sigbjorn move to space to move still. Let's get behind him. Ooh, I can knock him directly onto the bomb. That'd be fun. Oh, not enough will. Oh, I can get willpower. This will punish them for doing what they did. I'll knock him onto the bomb. Haha, friendly fire. It was worth a shot. There's only so much I can do because there's so many units, but it took that guy out. Yeah, Folka's whole point is that she doesn't take strength damage till her armor's down, but this disease is destroying her right now. Still, we can work on this. Oh no, chance of success is garbage. We'll just go for the armor hit then. Alright, ditch. Try to make an approach. Ah, can't quite make it in. Just kind of waiting for the right turns to come up. Nope. Attack. Nope. There we go. 1 willpower will help out a little bit here. But really, like, the poison's causing problems here, obviously. Alright, come on. Dice roll 1. He's back though, and oh geez, it's dangerous. Dang. This is not a good situation. It's... the disease has just torn down my entire team. Wow. Thought we were in a better condition than this at first. I can do an ignore armor attack, but I'm diseased, so I'll only have 4 strength anyway. So it seems like a waste of a turn at this point. Should just go for the armor break. Alright, nothing like a new unit in an XCOM game or anything similar to just flatten everything. Yeah, no one has strength to hurt this guy. Not good news. Not good news at all. Hopefully a whole crew of them can take them out. Oh, she's down from poison. Yeah, the poison really screws with things. My primary advantage right now is just the fact that we get so many actions. There we go. Wow. Even with 2 armor, I can only do a tiny bit of damage. Let's take out the last of the armor and hopefully everyone can do damage now. That poison damage, man. This might be impossible. Yeah. I don't think the math works out in my favor here. Aha. Now what are you doing? They can revive your characters too? Oh no. Ah, this poison is brutal. The poison is absolutely brutal. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. This character has... She clearly is gonna beat me. I don't know if there's anything I can do about that. Damn. Yeah, so did the poison happen because everyone was bunched up and then I assumed it was from the lead boss, right? She's poisoned everyone? The darkness of the cave consumes you, but just before you die you feel the Sundr Eyeless tear into your body from within. You will serve her plans and fail the world. Yay. We blew it. Alright, different party composition. Now that we actually know what's going on, we can plan differently. So, the enemy spawns up here. The first thing you kill, it tries to possess, apparently. It poisons the entire party, so you have to end the fight as fast as possible. So obviously we're going to want to kill something up here, because up here is where the actual physical opponent shows up. So if we kill it here, then the possession happens over here too, and we can actually manage what's going on around here. I was going to sub out Zephyr, because I didn't find them super useful in this situation, but you cannot remove her from the party at all. I brought in Ollie instead of our rogue, because the poison every turn means that his main ability of turning invisible is completely useless. Which kind of makes me question why they gave me the rogue just now, when the next fight is going to make the rogue totally useless pretty soon after there. I think they just... seems like just a bad time to introduce that character. So we're bringing in a ranged character and 2 Varl, and we're just going to try to flatten everyone. starting with these guys. We're just going to ignore everyone down there until the actual boss is down. Then we can deal with anything else that shows up. Seems reasonable to me. Alright, Zephyr. Might as well plop a buff down here. So you can't put it into super specific spots. Let's put it in this general area. See what comes of it. I just kind of have fun with this thing, and I just like casting it. Is he gonna walk directly into it? Nope, not yet. Alright. Armor break and bonus armor. Cool. Those are willpower. Somebody else will have the opportunity to go into those, though. Let's get right up in here. And flatten this guy. As soon as he's down, the Sundr comes in and possesses him. And we'll also stand right around there, giving us a good target. Can I skip this? Yeah, we've already seen that. So it walks in from this top corner, it possesses that character, takes over that spot. Ow. That monster! So just flatten its possession, and then she'll show up again and we can try to destroy her. And so I believe everyone's poisoned now? Not yet. Okay. I thought everyone had to be poisoned. We can get between these characters and do a little spinning. That'll be fun. Hit 3 adjacent enemies. Oh, we're not adjacent to the other one though, so it doesn't matter. So this is enough right now. There we go. Oh, he showed up over there. Interesting. Ow. Still conveniently close to Krumer right now. I'll move over here to... if I go here, I'll block the other dredge in. That's probably good too. No, I want the other Varl to have access if they're able to get in here. Alright, let's take out a big chunk of that armor, because that's all we can really do right now. And hopefully we can get a lot of actions in before her next turn happens. Alright. So my strength's super low. So much for that. I might as well just try Axe Storm, because it'll still be a bunch of attacks at least. 1, 2, 3... Nope, there we go. Yeah, 3 damage is 3 damage. Ow. Rude. Alright, it's Eccle's turn. Eccl has the knockback damage. Don't really want to do knockback, though, because that would be... That kind of knockback would be bad for the fact that we're trying to group up on them right now. I'm going to go over here, because it gives my other Varl room to approach. And not get stuck behind everything. I'm gonna have to keep beating down that armor. Yeah, everyone's poisoned now, as far as I can tell. That's the biggest concern. I'm also going to go back here, so that the Varl still has space to approach. And keep working on that armor. Alright, hopefully Sigbjorn will have a nice bit of space. Alright, our Valka's taking their hits. How's armor doing across the board? Full, 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 full. Everyone's got on armor still. Well, there goes your primary usefulness, unfortunately. Because our only real skills are buff and armor. Let's see, I can do Runic Gaze. Like right there. Maybe Sigbjorn will get a chance to walk through it. Oh, there we go. That's not terrible. Alright, Sigbjorn. Let's take out the big bad guy. 14? You lied to me. What in the depths is happening? Eyeless is trying to bring the cave down on our heads, Zephyr screams. I can stop her, but it... The Valka abruptly grows quiet and scans the people running for their lives. Just keep them all together, Nichols. Here, Valka Zephyr. The young mender says, helping an older woman to her feet nearby. Zephyr grabs Nichols and whispers to him. The young mender's eyes go wide, but he nods solemnly. He turns to you and says, I'm sorry if I was a nuisance. A large rock falls nearby and he stumbles away back towards Eyeless. Nichols begins tracing a pattern in the air. You yell for everyone to keep moving, tossing those who stop to turn around. When you look back, Zephyr is standing behind Nichols, tracing an alternate pattern. The young boy glows for only a moment, and hair flapping, as if giant gusts blowing past him, then he crumbles. Eyeless grows quiet in the distance. You watch the form of Sundr shake and struggle to maintain its form, then it fades, like snow blowing over a hilltop. A few more rocks tumble down, and you grab the sagging Valka before she is crushed. Once you have met up with everyone else, you tally the numbers. The losses are not as bad as they could have been. 12 clansmen, 9 fighters, and morale, the biggest loss of them all. I doubt that ended her, Zephyr says, and there are many passages here which Eyeless knows all too well. She's been tracking us. We need to leave these caves immediately, you pause and say. What you did with that Mender boy. Zephyr turns her head. We can discuss Nichols' sacrifice another time. We must move. You gain the command and no one hesitates to obey. He was very quick to sacrifice himself. I wonder if he was just that honorable, or just that worthy, willing to do so, or if Zephyr has mind control abilities that Juno has, which they claim to condemn, but who knows if they're that trustworthy. They might all dabble into it here and there. Either way, things have gone rather poorly, and I believe we've lost a character. I didn't find him very useful, so I wasn't really planning on using him anyway, but it's a bummer when just actual characters die regardless. That was a really easy fight, by the way, once you know what's going on. It's just, it's such a blind side of an attack when it first happens that you're just like, what? But took him down, no big deal. Figured something was going to happen in that big dramatic chamber. Alright, so we have neutral morale. Still a good 2 weeks of supplies. Sorrow and uncertainty swirl across the Valka's face until she finally stands still. What? You ask. Things have changed down here, she says. Rocks have shifted, rifts have opened. I doubt Eyeless did all of this, but regardless, I'm not entirely sure which path to take. We're lost. Your voice carries down the cave tunnel. The heads of fighters and clansmen pop up, looking for answers. Concern fills the air in the form of questions. The raucous noise hides the approach of things which resemble dredge, morbidly warped dredge. The bodies of the slain, the sources of the screams which finally alert you and your fighters blacken and twist upon the ground. Don't fall to these feigned beasts, you shout, charging into the enemy. I do get a kick out of doing really impulsive reactions to situations with Bulwark. Just doing the dumbest thing, like just constantly making noise and attracting more enemies. I just get a kick out of it. Alright, so we can probably try to use Ditch again at this point. We would want him near the beginning of the turn order. Right up here. So that you can stealth right away. Sigborg and Krumor and Ekkel and Folka. I like this particular crew. I'm keeping Bulwark out for a while because he's injured, but also because, well, I mean, the fact that he's injured also helps with the problem that he has all the experience already anyway. So we have Will to spend, which I probably should, on Ekkel. I think I leveled him up last time too, but that was undone by us losing progress. There we go. 9 out of 8, I can do it again, cool. This time we'll go for that strength and armor. Not quite high enough to do that again. Out of these options, I could go for more Sigbjorn, obviously, but let's help with Folka. Yeah. So her big deal is that she can... Yeah, she gets... Her strength is protected by her armor, so I think I want to increase that strength so that her base strength is high enough to be worthwhile under all that armor. Let's give her an extra exertion, because 1 is so little. What's the point of having 6 willpower if you have to if you can only use like 1 per turn? There we go. A little more strength is handy because they have to beat through 14 armor to even start touching it. So if she gets up to her peak, then she could actually do some decent damage for a few turns, much like that bear that we have on the other team. Think I'm happy with this. Those are new. Warped Stone Guard, depraved, explodes upon death and creates burn area. Oh. So you don't really want to be near them when they die, which is problematic because most characters are melee. Soulbound, drains strength based on will difference. Strength damage is transferred to victim for 1 round. Oh. Oh. So they pick somebody based on a will difference, and then damage to that character is transferred to somebody else. Interesting. There's 3 of them. They have wildly different stats. Are they different characters? Oh, they are different. So that one has Soul Bond. This one has Mind Devour. Drains strength and will based on difference of wills, and feeds warped damage, or it feeds warped dredge. Where's the warped dredge? Just all of them in general? Huh. Drain strength based on will difference. Strength damage transferred to victim. So these two both have Soul Bond, and this one has Mind Devour. I think the fact that this one feeds the other characters is problematic. But these two both have the highest armor, so I should get my stealth character ready to deal with one of those characters in particular. Whereas the guy with the lower armor can be obliterated by a tough character. There's cracks everywhere though, which could make it very hard to approach. Put Sigbjorn up there to try to hopefully wail on that guy. I hope he can walk up here. Unfortunately, until the battle out actually starts, I don't think I can get a good idea of the exact tiles that you can walk on properly, unless I can't click on them or anything to see their walk distance. Nope. So not a lot of indication of which exact tiles are walkable. We're gonna want to be ready to fight this guy with our characters. Yeah, let's split up. Actually, that's a reasonable way to handle things. Echo in the back. Spear character in the front. This character is ready to turn invisible to go past their armor. Or maybe that's a bad idea. If he's going to try to attack past their armor, then grouping up a little excessively is a little overkill. So maybe we should just focus on this guy down here with these characters. Let Sigbjorn try to deal with that character on their own, hopefully. Hopefully. We're dealing with a whole wave of brand new characters, so I don't have the best ideas of how to respond to it, but we'll see how it goes. Alright, we're going to turn invisible. Oops. Here comes the big bad. Oh, that's a lot of range. So he can move pretty far. Alright, let's if we move forward like this, we may be able to get in a range where he'll prioritize other characters if we're lucky. Who's going next? That guy? Then this guy. Let's see. And Sigbjorn goes next, so if I cast the buff, they're probably going to get in first. There's no one's armor to buff right now, so I don't know what I want to do with this character, really. I feel like if I put any buffs on the board, I'm just increasing the chance that they're going to get to him first because of the turn order. Things got really strange. Oh, she's down. So much for that. Alright. Let's create a mess here. I can go for 8, or there's the Sundering Impact added, strength and armor damage to target and adjacent allies. We should probably go for Sundering Impact. There we go. What are you doing? So damage to this character's being... They're gaining strength, but also Soul Bond means strength damage is transferred to the victim, so if we attack this character, they'll be hit. So we can't attack that character, basically. We have to go attack that guy instead, which I can't reach right now. Oh, man. All the crazy abilities they have here really mess with my choices. Oh, they're both Soul Bonded? Well, now I don't want to fight them, right? Strength damage is transferred to the victim for 1 round, so I have to wait for a round, basically, and just get ready on the approach, more or less. Alright, we'll head towards this guy and try to build a shield wall so that we can defend ourselves, but not try to attack, or we'll be in trouble. Alright, Folka. Let's go ahead and use Champion. What's he gonna do? Oh, he just walked right past us. Alright. I can't wait to attack this guy and ignore his armor. It's not really gonna amount to much, is it? Maybe this character's not so great. I don't know. You really have to... It's an armor-ignoring ability, but it takes 2 turns to use, and they have to already have low armor for it to be worth it anyway, though, because unfortunately he's a human, which means he has low armor no matter what. Probably should go after this guy at least, because he has the really high strength. That seems reasonable. But then I'll use up... Oh no, I only have 2 exertion, so I'm not using up a willpower I'm going to use anyway. Take a chunk out of that. Ow. Rude. Yeah, I don't want him feeding people, but I'm a little worried about giving him extra turns too. Let's do it. Ow. Well, things have gotten interesting today. Heavy impact. Let's focus on this guy because he's the closest one to the other characters. Their abilities are so strange. Goodbye, armor. Oh, man. Things are not looking great for me. Sorry, Mogre. We're so far away. Oh, no. We have some ground to cover just to even get back to the fight. Mogre's hanging in there somehow. We'll hopefully get one of them down, then we'll go into pillage mode and us outnumbering them will be a problem for them. There we go. Mogre's down, but at least we get more actions now. Get around the fire. Start working on that armor. Hopefully standing adjacent will help out with the shield bonus and everything. I have an exertion of 2. So let's get that down. Let's take out 6 of his strength. There we go. Now he can barely hurt past our armor. Unfortunately, I think I just have to walk through this fire if I want to get to where I'm going. Oh, it didn't hurt me, so we're fine. And now we have shield wall. That'll help. A bit. Yep, can't really get past people's armor yet. Well, he'll be able to next turn though. Thank God for high strength, huh? Yeah, this mender might not be someone I want to keep around. The armor mend is useful, but unfortunately we're having a lot of ambushed fights where we're surrounded, and so she's in danger a lot. And weirdly enough, a lot of these guys seem to target strength right past your armor instead, which has its own impact on their usefulness. Moments pass while you calm yourself from the fight. What in the depths were those things, you ask, but no one answers. The Valka's using her spear to sift through the glowing remains. Her face strains to hide her fear. Look, she points to the edge of a torch's light. To the side of the path is a wounded dredge stone singer. You draw your axes, but Zephyr begins to hum. The stone singer responds. Those creatures were like nothing I've seen before. They looked like some kind of dredge to me. So does this one. This one is a mender of sorts. You'd know one of these slags? I know quite a few. Folka gasps and you find yourself growling, but Zephyr ignores the response. She makes a dull noise, almost a hum. The stone singer responds in kind. He says greetings, and that he dreamed of you. All of the clansmen and fighters back away and whisper. She's talking to it. Like, she's feigned talking to it. Ask it what those things were. The Valka again makes unfamiliar sounds like a skald trying to find the right tune, and the stone singer responds. He says they are a nightmare. Then something about mercy, and he thanks you. Their language is difficult for me, but I can learn more from him once he is healed. And where do we plan on healing him? In a cart, on our way to Manhar. Polka turns and stares at you. I want to hear more. Let's get him in a cart. This is a mistake. This isn't like you. We kill those things, not invite them into camp. The shield maiden walks off instead of saying anything else. Zephyr looks at you. She'll get over it. Zephyr thanks you again. As the stone singer is lifted into the cart, he hums something you cannot understand. Well, that's a change of pace. They're talking back, as we expected, because the Dredge have so many suggestions of being some kind of civilization, and there's a certain level of practicality here. It's fun to be brutish and ridiculous, but at some point I think Bulwark might be interested in, or at least my Bulwark might be interested in finding out what the hell's going on when you get attacked by horrible Lovecraftian Dredge that come out of nowhere. The Valka stops to weave patterns with her spear. Moments later, she looks even more confused. I cannot determine which path do we take now. Volka gets in her face. I'm usually the nice one, Valka, but with those things out there, I'm past nice. You let us down here, get us out. A low rumble comes from a cart. The stone singer is saying something. His stone song has shown him a way. We'll soon be in our world again. A strange phrase, but there is nothing to do but follow her lead again. Hey, keeping it alive actually helped us get out. Unless it's a trap, but it seems like it wouldn't be, if they're thanking us. The smell of fresh air alerts the entire caravan to the cave exit ahead. You went a bit too far in bringing that thing with us, Bulwark, a raven shouts. We kill Dredge when we see him, not nurse him back to health. We're done with your bloody company. A good number of fighters, and even clansmen from Bindal, run for the exit without looking back. Polka says nothing, but her silence says everything. Wow. Wow, that was a dramatic response. Everyone continues moving forward, the fear of the warp-twisted creatures fresh on their mind. You notice something strange about the light coming from the exit. It is not pure daylight. Keep going, the Valka shouts to everyone, then looks at you. Who knows what to expect north of the Wormscale Mountains now? Probably a horrible abyss and the end of the world and a serpent nightmare haven. What in the depths am I looking at, Valka? I don't know.